Hi, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' with Cracking HD. About to react to this vid by Cube Hub. It's titled When Live TV Goes Wrong. Okay, let's see what can go wrong in this vid. Let's watch.
TV is full of surprises, and sometimes those surprises go horribly wrong. In one of the most questionable TV stunts, they decided to pour liquid nitrogen into a Coke bottle to watch it launch. But in a split-second bad decision, the anchor goes to grab the scientist's arm, resulting in a near miss.
Should have been, I wasn't watching.
Oh my god.
Needless to say, they didn't try it a second time. Today, Australia Morning Show got completely derailed when one of the hosts made an incredibly awkward comment.
I'm wearing your clothes.
That's cute.
Pussy, get out of my pants.
You know what? You did that on purpose.
There you go.
There you go.
To his credit, he did at least try to keep a straight face. Getting close to a bridge that looks like it's sinking probably isn't the best idea, but that's exactly what a news crew did while covering North Carolina's weather.
This is incredibly scary! Okay, we're backing up, Just right here, live on TV, we saw the road.
Apparently, this news report came straight from the anchor's heart.
Live from London, this is BBC News.
Sometimes, flirting on the job can make your boss mad in the most unexpected way possible.
This is the very, slowed down Valentine's special.
I just broke our monitor.
You just...
Oh no.
You legit
Because she was
broke
being
it.
weird.
Wow, they're gonna take that out of your paycheck.
At an amusement park in Michigan, a news crew went to promote the park and decided to ride the slide for a fun transition. Unfortunately, they didn't realize it wasn't designed for adults, and they picked up speed on the way down.
I think they have something similar to this in Vietnam. Oh my goodness. I hope it don't go like that in Vietnam.
Now, Sean and Priya, I'm going to...
When Robert Irwin appeared on the Jimmy Fallon show, Kevin Hart had no idea terrifying animals were about to make an entrance. So he bolted from his seat to the second they came out.
You can kiss my ass.
Kevin did get his revenge though, as when Irwin handed Jimmy a tarantula, Kevin amped up the noise, making Jimmy worry the commotion was going to upset the animal.
Yep, Kevin, get away. But their venom is fine. It's fine. Jimmy! I'm not kidding. I can peek it.
A joke involving wordplay can be tricky even for native speakers, but attempting it with the Dalai Lama on live TV is a guaranteed recipe for awkwardness.
So the Dalai Lama walks into a pizza shop and says, "Can you make me one with everything?"
What's that? That's good. Oh, yes.
It's like a meditation
You know what I mean?
joke. It's lame.
Can you make me one with everything?
Please stop. That's not
Okay, this is probably one of the most awkward transitions on television.
Speaking of do it yourself, that's your kind of thing, Marie. You love doing it yourself.
Oh.
Good morning, everyone.
The
Sometimes,
shade.
yeah, I can.
One would think they gave them vodka instead of water, but two politicians started going at it during what was supposed to be a formal debate on their policies.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the ghetto. The ghetto.
Thankfully, no one was injured. A Norwegian TV host suddenly had the urge to throw up, so ended up getting some
I
water
love
onto a
Norway.
guest.
Oh. Go back. Oh, and they in Bergen. Oh, I'm going back. Coming soon. Wait, what's happening? I'm
Who ended up getting some water onto a guest.
What's wrong with her?
Kan jeg få litt papir? Det er bare blest kvalm. Herregud, jeg
She then revealed she was pregnant, and thankfully the guests were extremely understanding.
What's that got to do with you being pregnant, girl?
If a baboon is showing you their teeth, it's usually a sign of aggression, unless their teeth are pressed together. This reporter was confused about the baboon behavior.
Right now by Mickey, the baboon, and we're going to be...
You don't like you, girl.
He's
Get
trying to
away.
cop the feel a little bit.
Get away, girl.
We're going to be talking a little bit about the Lodi Grape Festival that is happening it's starting to...
Jay Leno had the most savage comeback on TV when his live audience booed Megan Fox.
I'm gonna go over to my boyfriend's house. His sister usually cooks.
Y'all didn't have a chance with her anyway.
Like you had a chance.
Exactly, thank you.
To be fair, food does make you sleepy, so one can see what he was getting
I
to.
think that's so strange. Like, whenever I've mentioned as well, this is why, listen, I keep my love life offline completely, but even when I, like, sprinkle a little bit of my tea, a little bit of my info here and there, sometimes people will DM me saying, oh, damn, you got somebody, oh, I thought... If it wasn't them, it wouldn't have been you. What are you talking about? Like, that's so weird to me.
After
I don't
eating
know you.
all of those hot dogs, they better clear his house out because he is going to take the biggest now.
Oh, my. Okay.
What did you think I was going to say?
Never mind.
Janet Garcia is a famous weather
Some sexual
presenter,
tension
so it's
between
understandable why a host of talk shows got them both confused.
Compañera Janet Garcia.
But Janet,
After British activist group Just Stop Oil brought the UK's busiest highway to a standstill with their protests, one of the co-founders joined Sky News for what was supposed to be a civil discussion. Instead, viewers were treated to a shouting match that could give reality TV a run for its money. Things started escalating when the host argued they caused harm to people in emergencies by shutting down streets.
I mean, your message is certainly lost on the woman who didn't get to hospital for her stroke. Certainly lost on Tony Banbury, the man who missed his father's funeral. I guess my question is, what is the point of doing it like this?
so it's very clear that the disruption will end as soon as the government issue this statement to stop new oil and gas. But we will have to continue because at the moment, I just do not know what else we're going to do. Do you have any other ideas of how we could...
I don't think inconveniencing the people is the best way to go about it. I agree with this. I've said this before about other, like, protests and stuff. Like, yeah, people got to get to work to feed their families. People have important shit to get to. People dying on the fucking road. They're trying to get to the hospital. Like, he said missed his daddy's funeral. Like, come on. That is fucked.
Get our government
it's not for me to give you
issue a
ideas.
statement to end new oil and gas because this isn't an issue of just green policy. It's an issue that's going to impact you, it's going to impact me, it's going to impact your children.
Despite their body language showing clear signs of irritation, the guests managed to keep her cool until she
So
went
make the people suffer so we could possibly all win in the end? No, I think that's a terrible idea.
After the host and the network for the way they report the news.
But the media has failed to make political change. Politics has failed us. I'm 28. This is the 27th COP conference. And what has happened every single year? The emissions have risen and risen and risen. If you were doing your job properly, everyone would be out on the streets.
Thankfully, after Mark Austin asked her to stop shouting at him, she calmed down.
With the knowledge that we're going to go over 1.5 degrees and this will undermine the rule of law, we're asking people
shouting at me.
to just...
Look, you are...
It might have been an April Fool's joke that went a bit too far, but Gordon Ramsay decided to pretend he'd gotten his hand caught in a blender while on live TV. The hosts and live audience were completely freaked out.
Now, Gordon.
You might think this is a joke. Not if you're sitting where I'm sitting. Ow! Gotcha! I got you! Yes! Yes!
Why would you do that? I would never even try that.
On the Price is Right segment, the prize went from a TV and an Xbox to just the Xbox.
Next time I go visit my sister in Vegas, I'm gonna go to his restaurant. I think he got a burger spot. He got a couple, I think, in Vegas. One of them is like a burger spot. Another one is like Hell's Kitchen. Although I did look at the reviews and people said it ain't hitting like that, but I still want to go.
Plasma TV and a new Xbox system. Okay. And what? A new Xbox system.
We're gonna pay for that.
A QVC promotion for Lint Truffles got a little too real.
Swiss chocolate. They've been making this chocolate for over 170 years. And when you crack this shell, the inside...
In efforts to increase investment in Africa, the United States and Angola government co-hosted a live summit with many world leaders. Problem is that the president of the United States was caught dozing off on the big stage.
That's why they call him Sleepy Joe.
Blue Origin's latest rocket came with a smaller tank as it wasn't destined for orbit. But with the oversized capsule on top, its shape turned out to be unusual. The Today Show host couldn't really get over the distinct shape.
Rockets everywhere this morning. Well,
I mean,
out
a lot of
doing
them
his
was like
fellow
that,
billionaires
honestly.
in the race to space. Amazon boss Jeff Bezos will blast into orbit next
He
month.
looking a little too hard.
What they
You
call
like
it?
what you see?
A rocket.
They call it Blue Origin. Does that look a little odd to you? That's just me.
Even though it would be hard to picture Dr. Phil squaring up nowadays, almost 2 decades ago, Dr. Phil and a guest got really heated.
Yeah, but you've never overcome exhibitionism, so what would you know about it?
Oh.
Well, unless you've lived this problem, because
okay, but that's
wait a minute.
That's like telling a brain surgeon they've got to have had a tumor in order to help somebody.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
Things escalated more when the guest was clearly done talking and raised his hand at Dr. Phil, so they immediately went to break.
I have no question that that's true. Don't show me your hand. Are you through talking?
Yeah, I think
okay.
we're talking.
We'll be right back.
During the commercial break, the guest accused Dr. Phil of trying to make him look like a fool, to which they agreed to settle it backstage.
You can't make a fool out of someone who doesn't feel like a fool. I don't feel like a fool. I don't feel like a fool at all. And everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and I respect that.
I'll meet you backstage.
Wonderful. Thank you.
We'll do that.
Rejection in the friend zone are tough enough, but finding out you're there in front of thousands of viewers is a whole different level of awkward.
Miami, it seemed like they were pretty predictable, running left a lot.
At the 2009 Emmy Awards, Jimmy Fallon slipped while his auto-tuned voice modifier was still on.
My back. I just hear myself.
That's
Stop the
funny.
music. Stop it. You can edit all this out.
Yeah, this is funny.
Ow, help me, Neil. Don't just stare at a human like this.
As Sonny Houston and Alyssa Griffin were arguing about funding differences between private and public schools, they both tried to get their points across without letting the other speak.
Kids are poor. Kids that grew up in neighborhoods like I grew up in the South Bronx projects.
If I may get in, just to make it a conversation.
But because I have children and because I looked at
I went to
schools,
public school. I believe you went to go to private school.
There is zero statistical
You got to go to private school.
Because nobody can figure out what's being said here right now. No, there is no last thing right now. We're going to go to break, and then we're gonna come back.
Sonny did catch some heat for this, as viewers mentioned that she goes on long monologues instead of conversations. During the pandemic, the BBC invested heavily in robotic towers that move cameras remotely. Let's just say they don't work perfectly yet.
At 6, buckle up for a painful budget, warns the Prime Minister, to fix the nation's finances. Sir Keir Starmer says the government has inherited a black hole of £22 billion, so there are big asks of everyone. Thousands of women at the retailer Next win their long-running legal battle for equal pay.
Good evening.
But well, they all got lucky compared to this protester who got hit by an automatic robot arm while storming the ring. 5 years ago, during election coverage, Fox News anchors Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham feuding after he criticized her way of reporting.
So I'm watching the rest of the president's speech in New Mexico last night. I wanted to see the ending. You cut to your debate early, and it was just at the end. Sorry.
But I got an idea.
Great show.
You handle your hour, I'll handle my hour.
Now Laura's going to take it
Don't try to boss me around in my hour, Hannity. I don't boss you around in yours.
I was
Yeah. I was boss you.
Why did you have this guest?
Why did you have that guest?
When baseball legend A-Rod
said,
was
"Mind
asked
your
to throw a
business."
pass on Fox NFL Sunday, no one anticipated his throw would translate so well to football.
We got Jay Glazer over on the other side.
It's
Can you
gonna
hit
break the the slowness.
Still got strength in the arm.
While they were all laughing, the director was probably cringing at the $5,000 panel cost. Thankfully, no one was injured. But when former Miss France, Lori Thielman, was invited to a French TV show, she attempted to do a dance ball move and fell. Everyone got a good laugh, and she nailed it on the second try. Turkmenistan is the only country in the entire world that offers free electricity to its citizens. But apparently Mariah Carey thought the United States was like that too.
Interesting.
Girl.
You have to pay for that?
Yeah, they'll get it free.
Okay,
In America, we get it free.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
You feel like you do, but you don't. You don't know the money.
During the red
I know
carpet,
you
Kristen
lying.
Bell had an awkward moment when the interviewer began slurring his words, and even accidentally bumped the mic into her face.
He was
In
trying.
response, she fought back.
Okay.
Definitely fake.
Kristen, it's really okay.
Cereal-flavored bacon is enough to throw anyone off guard. So it's no
Ew.
surprise this newscaster made a mistake while introducing it.
A sweet spot.
Hormel is partnering with General Mills breakfast product Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That sounds disgusting. Y'all, this is the biggest back idea I've heard in a long time.
Matt, you interesting? Yeah.
Ew! If y'all have tried that, let me know. It sounds gross. I don't like sweet and like salty together though, so maybe that's just a personal preference, but I know some people like it actually. I definitely see like sweet and salty snacks, so maybe that's equivalent, but no, that just seems too far. That seems too far. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you've been watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!